Merhaba, this is Sama from Kalila, where you learn Arabic the right way through our website and application. To know more about Kalila, visit our website, kalila.com. Now, moving on to our topic of the day, where we will continue to talk about the Arabic alphabet and learn a new letter, which is the letter Ta. The letter Ta is the third letter in the Arabic alphabet. It is equivalent to the letter T in English. Ta is easy to pronounce and detect because it is identical to the English letter T, and it only functions as a consonant letter. It has several shapes. Its shape changes depending on where it appears in a word, whether it comes at the beginning of the word, initial, middle of the word, medial, or ending of the word, final. Let's start with the standing alone shape of the letter Ta. Here you can see how the Ta is written. It looks like a long horizontal curve with two dots above it, just like a smiley face. Before getting to know more shapes of the letter Ta, please note that there are some Arabic letters that can only be connected from the right side, as shown in the first group, and the rest from both sides, as in the second group. And since we're talking about the letter Ta, it falls in the second group, the letters that can be connected from both sides. Watch the video till the end to know why is Ta connected in some cases and disconnected in others. Now, let's look at its shapes depending on its position in the word. First of all, we start when it comes at the beginning of a word. Initial, as in tamr, which means dates. The Ta here looks like a long horizontal curve that is cut in half with two dots above it. Moving on to the second shape of the letter Ta, which is medial, when it comes in the middle of a word. Here we have two cases. The first case is when it's connected from both sides, as in maktab, which means office. Here it is connected from both sides and looks like a long horizontal curve that is cut in half with two dots above it. The second case is when it is disconnected only from the right side, as in basatin, which means orchards. The Ta here looks like a long horizontal curve that is cut in half with two dots above it. Always remember that the second group letters are always connected unless they are preceded by a letter from the first group, just like in basatin. Ta is in the second group, but it is preceded by the alif, which is a letter from the first group, so it is disconnected from it. And the last shape of the letter Ta is final, when it comes at the end of a word. Here we have three cases. The first case, at the end while being connected to the previous letters in the word, as in bint, which means girl. The Ta here also looks like a smiley face. The second case, at the end while being disconnected from the previous letters in the word, as in hoot, which means whale. Again, when the letter Ta is preceded by a letter from the first group, then it is disconnected and looks like a smiley face. The third case, it is a unique shape of the letter Ta. It is called Ta marbuta and looks like this, a circle with two dots above it. Ta marbuta has two shapes, and they are a little different from the ones we have already seen. And they always come at the end of the word. And most importantly, it is mainly used for the feminine nouns. The first shape of Ta marbuta, at the end while being connected to the previous letters in the word, as in madrasa, which means school. The Ta here looks like a circle that is cut in half, written from right to left with two dots above it. The second shape of Ta marbuta, at the end while being disconnected from the previous letters in the word, as in mibra, which means sharpener. The taء here looks like a circle with 2 dots above it. Side note, taء مربوطة has 2 ways to pronounce it. It is pronounced taء when you want to connect it with the next word, as in madrasatul faridi, and pronounced ha, which is a letter in the Arabic alphabet, when you stop at it, as in madrasa. After knowing all the shapes of the letter ta, why is it connected in some cases and disconnected in others? We conclude that the letter ta always comes connected when it is surrounded by letters from the second group, as in maktab. Kaf falls in the second group and comes disconnected from the right side only when it is preceded by letters from the first group, as in basatin. Alif falls in the first group. To wrap it up, let's highlight the main points discussed in this video. The shape of the letter ta changes depending on its position in a word. Now we're going to display a table that summarizes the cases of the letter ta, whether it is connected or disconnected. In the initial case, it only comes connected, as in tamr. When in medial case, connected as in maktab, disconnected from the right as in basatin. The final case, connected as in bint and disconnected as in hoot. Ta marbuta, connected as in madrasa and disconnected as in mibra. That was it for the letter ta. Differentiating between the shapes of the letter ta is essential. We hope this video was helpful. To know more, you can subscribe to Kalila through our website and application and enjoy the 7-day free trial. Salam!